Hey everybody, it's the third last episode of Season 7 of Charmed. This one's called Imaginary Fiends. But something tells me that at least one of the fiends in this episode won't be so imaginary after all. And maybe the imaginary will become imaginary. But the opposite of impossible is possible. So maybe the opposite of imaginary should be aginary. Did you ever think about that? Well, think about it. Last time we had a freaky Phoebe. And the things to take away from that episode, nothing to do with Phoebe. Well, actually, no, everything to do with Phoebe. She'd gone back to college. Paige has embraced being a white lighter. She's dating the Flash now. They're not dating. And Piper and Leo are in a stronger place than ever. Leo's in his dream job. And he's got a hotline to the elders, according to Paige. So everybody's just happy about everything. Except for Piper, who doesn't want any demons bothering her ever again. She's trying to be a mother and raise 2 kids. Get out of here. Stop messing with our lives. We don't want to hunt you anymore. We just want to live our lives in peace. I don't know if Phoebe's given up her job. I don't think, if it was a real world story, she wouldn't. She would do college by night while still doing her column. Because it's a great gig. She's super famous. She must be earning a lot. You know? They must have almost paid off that loan they got for P3. What with all the famous bands in P3, Phoebe's job, paid Robin Banks, Orbin or about. Cash. Not in San Francisco, of course. She gets them from Fort Knox. She gets some gold bars. She hides them behind the pictures in their house. Just where Grams was supposed to hide all her fortune. You know, behind all those pictures of people that never existed and they're just weird pictures, and of course you would take them down. Why wouldn't you have taken them down already and found the gold? This is Imaginary Fiends. I am your imaginary friend. I'm not imaginary. I'm a real person. Hello. I may be imaginary. Phones!
Ah, damn it!
That means it works, Paige.
Yeah, and I just got Chris to sleep.
What's with the phones?
First, I need to make sure Wyatt's okay at preschool. Have you seen the phone?
Preschool?
Preschool?
We enrolled him last week, remember?
Normal preschool?
And you said you were worried about him using magic in public.
Oh, what'd you say?
I said I was worried about him having a normal life.
Yeah.
Huh, cool. I'm all up to speed now. It's just with these charges, these demons attacking. Hey, I'm a little scattered.
And then
Hey, didn't Magic School only come into the show in the first place because of Wyatt? Because we sent Wyatt to kindergarten and he was outcast or something. He was sitting on his own, and then we brought him to the Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory Hogwarts Express place. And now we're bringing him back to the real world, Wyatt. Don't turn anybody into a toad. Set a good example for your younger brother. You'll be a good Wyatt.
but I need the phone.
No using the phone.
What's with the phones?
Why are all the handsets up here?
Yeah.
Because I am trying to prevent a demon attack. The one thing I've noticed is that every time a phone rings, a demon attacks.
What?
No, they don't.
Oh, who's this guy? Nice sunglasses.
You might be right about that phone thing.
Oh, there should be a helipad there. On this one? Big H. Oh, you're not going to land a helicopter on this one. Maybe on the sides? Whoop.
That was Wyatt's preschool. I wonder what they wanted. Why would demons attack when the phone rings?
And they're all different demons,
what's with
remember?
that?
Better add some mandrake root in case they're shapeshifters.
Yeah, Mandrake.
Right, the last attack happened when the preschool called too, didn't it?
Ooh.
Do you think Wyatt is creating these demons?
That's ridiculous.
Well, he created the dragons. One.
Oh, are they saying that? Yeah, exactly. Are they saying that Wyatt is manifesting imaginary friends, except they're imaginary fiends. You know? Remember we were talking about, like, she just mentioned the dragons, and I was worried about his powers. Like, crazy powers bringing things that don't exist to life. He could be bringing demons to life. What about that? Although they've addressed it so early in the episode that it's probably not that, but...
One lousy dragon. You're gonna hold it against him for his
Oh, no.
Hey, Phoebe.
Let me guess.
How you
Another
doing?
demon attack? Or Wyatt's acting up again? Wyatt has been isolating himself at preschool and only talking to himself.
If he's talking to himself, the problems may be normal, not magical.
Like what?
I have no idea. I could ask my professor. She's the expert.
Oh, do. Let's go. Let's go to college.
Hey, I came as soon as I could.
What are you doing here?
Well, you called about Wyatt, right?
Yeah, but I said it was nothing to worry about. He's just talking to himself. Do you want to see him?
Please.
Maybe it's not imaginary. Maybe they're real. Maybe they're really there.
Oh, there he is.
See?
Oh, how long has he been doing that?
Maybe someone's really there.
On and off since he first started coming here, I guess. But I don't think you should be alarmed. He's just playing by himself.
I really like our conversations, Wyatt.
That's creepy.
I see this every day. Trust me.
Maybe I should just take him home, you know, just...
This is like a horror movie.
Okay, if you really think that's best.
Now, we won't be able to talk much longer,
Thanks.
but don't worry, I'll be back. You ready? Let's go home, okay?
Who are you talking to, Wyatt?
I want to hear more about that special teddy bear.
Smite him, Wyatt. Shields up.
Vicus! I was getting worried.
The father took the boy from school just as I was starting to make some progress.
You've been working at this for what, 3 weeks now? We're risking everything here, and for what?
For us!
Don't
To
shout at
add
him.
his power to yours, to the collective. See, this Wyatt will grow to become one of the most powerful witches to ever walk the earth. It's better he walk with us than against us.
Does he groom young children to be evil?
I realize that I only have a small window at this age in which to change him, but I am close.
This feels like a season 6 storyline.
Professor Slotkin? It's about my nephew. He's 2, and he's just going through some stuff, and I was kind of hoping you could help me understand it.
Yeah.
Well, at preschool, he talks to himself, and then at home, he doesn't talk to anybody.
Well, perhaps he has an imaginary friend.
If it was an imaginary friend, is that necessarily a bad thing?
Kids create imaginary friends for lots of reasons. Companionship, conflict resolution.
Yeah, maybe he's lonely.
Oh, and that's Slotkin.
What?
You were planning on giving me credit.
I'm sorry, what?
Last week we discussed Lorenz's theories, and this week I read about him in your column. I imagine we're discussing next week's content.
No, this is actually about my nephew.
She reads your column.
I've spent years studying and teaching psychology, Miss Hallowell, but I'll be damned if I'm just going to let you poach my class to steal a soundbite or two for your column.
Hey,
No, but
wait, hang on, lady. Wait a second. She wants to be better at her job. You're teaching her stuff. She's using that stuff in her job. You're having an immediate impact. What do you want? To be credited for the ideas that you're teaching? Oh, jeez. I've got a lot of crediting to do to all my teachers growing up. She wants some financial compensation for it? We all know the real reason you're taking this class. To be better at your job. And to make more money. Yeah. Why do you think people take college class? Why do you think people go to college? For fun? Not in this economy. Hey, by the way, can we just talk about how much time has passed? Like a huge time skip. Phoebe's already, not only has she started college, enrolled in college, started taking classes, but she's already using the knowledge she's learning. And the teacher is reading her column. Teacher's probably a fan, you know? So I'd say, let's just say a month or two has passed. The funny thing is, they all think that Wyatt has an imaginary friend and that there's might be something wrong. There's actually somebody there talking to him. Maybe their first instinct should be, maybe there's somebody actually there. Who are you talking to, buddy? Baby Wyatt would be instantly, there'd be a shield around him at all times. Do you think that Wyatt's lost his shield ability? I don't think so. He doesn't use it much, though. It was the only thing he could do when he was a baby. You know, he couldn't... You know, it was his go-to. Like, even in the womb. Maybe he's more trusting now. He's like, hey, cool. Somebody's talking to me. A ghost is talking to me. That seems normal. He might be a nice guy.
You want to learn about imaginary friends? Do the research. I look forward to reading your paper on it.
Thanks for your not helping.
Maybe putting him in a normal school wasn't such a good idea.
Paige? What
Whoa.
the hell?
Exactly. I like the Maori people, but I'm pretty okay if I don't see them again. I think I found out something about who's been attacking us.
Leo, why don't you take Wyatt upstairs so he doesn't hear that demon talk?
Yeah, we gotta keep him away from all the demon talk.
Buddy, let's go upstairs. Take your Woody with you.
Anyway, as I was
Oh, what's this bear? Uh-oh. Oh, shields up.
Ugh, this is ridiculous. We can't live like this. It's crazy.
Nothing?
Big guy.
Oh, look at the cowboy.
You okay, buddy?
You okay, buddy? Oh, Jesus.
Hey, Wyatt.
This guy's so creepy.
Promised I'd be back, didn't I?
Why?
Who are you talking to, Wyatt?
I'm a secret, right?
Oh.
Yeah, I really like your teddy bear.
What's with the teddy bear?
Maybe you'll let me hold him someday, huh?
I'm creeped out.
What rhymes with communicate?
Anything that rhymes with 8.
But what about the whole personal gain thing?
Are we talking to Wyatt?
Besides, we're casting it on ourselves so we can try to understand what he's not telling us.
Okay.
Though his mouth be quiet, let us hear his inner Wyatt.
That'll do. We didn't have to use communicate. Uh-oh.
Mom?
Oh.
It's me. Wyatt.
Grown-up Wyatt. Tell us everything before the spell breaks. Who are you talking to?
Wow. Mom, look at you. You look great. Looks like you're as surprised to see me as I am to be back.
You're so clean-shaven.
Yeah.
Back from where?
The future.
We wanted to communicate with you. I mean, the younger you, 2.5-year-old you.
Tell us about the future.
If your spell brought me here, there's gotta be a good reason.
Do you remember anything about what you were going through when you were 2.5?
Do you want to talk to yourself?
No, not really. But still, this is a fantastic opportunity that magic's brought us.
Maybe he could see him. The creepy guy?
No, we don't want to know anything about the future. We don't want to risk changing
I
it
do.
again.
Until we find out why magic brought me back, we could at least try and enjoy the moment, right?
He's so
How
nice.
did you become such an optimist?
You, Mom.
You must have turned over a new leaf in the future.
Don't count on it.
Piper, are you home? Okay, the professor gave me some information that I...
Who is he?
Aunt Phoebe, it's me, Wyatt.
Why, what?
You look so young.
Did a spell backfire?
How'd you guess?
Yeah.
Oh, etewa.
What language is that?
Maori, New Zealand charge, right?
Holy
I remember
moly.
hearing about him.
Do I ever have a life in the future?
You should go, really. We'll figure this out.
See ya.
Etewa.
Okay. So let's go talk to me.
Yeah, let's. I want to see that. I want to see if he can see the creepy guy.
Dad! Hey, look at you. You haven't changed a bit. Is this Chris?
Hey, Chris.
Gosh, he's so small. Is this before or after he swallowed the marble?
What marble?
Easy on the future.
Hide the marbles.
Is that still my room?
Yeah, let's check it out.
Explain.
If you let me see Mr. Bear, I
Can
will
he see
be
him?
right back, I promise.
Hey, don't I know you? You look familiar.
Oh.
Wait. You can see me?
Wyatt? Who are you talking to?
Oh, whoop.
What's going on?
That man, you didn't see him?
There was a guy.
He was just there talking to me. What do you mean, you or him?
Both.
Both.
Not imaginary.
He was about to give me the bear. Where did this other witch come from?
What other witch?
The one who saw me. How was that possible?
It doesn't matter. They know you now.
I made it so that only Wyatt could see me. But still, he thought he knew me.
Yeah.
And his name was Wyatt, too.
He must be the same person from the future.
They conjured him from the future.
Correct.
Distract the sisters with everything you've got.
What do you plan to do?
I'm gonna get the boy to give me that bear. And then I'll watch the future change before my very eyes.
Yeah, you'll get to see the changes in older Wyatt.
You don't have any idea how much we've already been through just to make sure that you turn out okay.
Season
And
6.
it's all gonna work out. The fact that I'm standing here in front of you right now, happy and healthy, should tell you that.
Then you won't mind IDing the demon so we can keep you happy and healthy.
Just out of curiosity, do you have any cousins?
Don't answer that. Nice
Do
try.
answer.
Wait a sec.
Tell us everything.
He is a demon.
Who is he?
Vicus is a demon who preys on children, turning them down the path of evil.
Oh, what the hell is this? Look at this, a whip.
Okay, buddy. Daddy's got to go check on Mommy, okay?
You keep yourself safe, though. No, he's coming for the bear.
I'll never leave you, Wyatt. Let me see your teddy bear just for a second. Then I'll give you both a big surprise.
Don't do it. Leo! You gotta protect the kids. You're the only one down here. Ah, got her. Oh, Wyatt.
Leave my family alone.
Super powerful Wyatt. I forgot he was super powerful. Good thing he's good. Hey Wyatt, where's your bear? Oh,
What's going on?
oh,
Don't touch it.
He infected it.
Dad, what happened?
Oh, facial hair, Wyatt.
Wyatt, what happened to you?
Who are you?
Follow me.
We can still save this one though.
I just feel so free. I can't believe I spent a whole other lifetime weighed down by that repressive morality.
Yeah.
So why do you hold yourselves up in this dank lair? It's so depressing.
Yeah, caves. Don't you hate them?
Down here, good doesn't dare attack us.
We shouldn't be hiding when we have the power to take their world if we wanted.
There's still the matter of your family. They'll want to change you back.
I know.
Yeah.
It's too risky to fight them at the manor, but here we'll have the advantage.
You would kill your own family.
Watch me.
But what about your younger self? Are you gonna raise your younger self? You need somebody to raise you.
Are you telling me that our child is evil? Again?
It started with the bear.
It's in the bear.
Cursed it somehow.
Okay, then we need to get that bear away from him.
Can I have this? Thank you.
Thanks, Wyatt.
Yay.
He took it back.
Phoebe, don't make him angry.
Look, we need to act fast before future Wyatt does something evil.
I'm gonna get Paige and see if we can find Vicus. Maybe if we vanquish him, all of this will go away.
He still seems nice to me. Just because he's got an evil bear doesn't mean anything.
We should be able to scry for Vicus's lair.
And of course, we have the added problem of not even being able to see the demon.
Oh yeah. We'll just throw them everywhere.
And what, just throw them everywhere and hope
Yeah,
they hit
exactly.
something?
Yeah.
Whoop.
Oh, I got him. Better start filling those vials.
Sweetie, why don't you let Mommy see the bear?
I don't think you're gonna convince him like that.
Ice cream? Maybe ice cream.
He seems as sweet as ever.
Yeah. Easy.
Of course he does.
And we still love
So
him.
can you tell me how this boy turns into the future of all evil?
I found a reference. Cursed objects changing children in incremental degrees over time.
Oh, tiny bits.
But then there's gotta be a magical way around it. A way to change it. A way to change him.
Right. Just that curses are difficult. Oftentimes it's how it came about that's more important than the magic itself.
How much longer are we going to wait?
Patience. And there's the vanquishing potion. We'll keep my aunts busy for at least an hour.
You never said anything about that.
They're gonna throw them everywhere, dude.
I don't like this.
Stop worrying. The rest of the collective is just a shimmer away. Besides, my aunts won't be able to see you when you're cloaked.
I wouldn't be here, dude. Just get out of the room.
They're coming.
Oh.
Have any trouble finding the place?
Where's Vicus?
Around. It's a lot of potions you got there.
These are for Vicus. As soon as we get rid of him, all of this will be over.
Yeah.
Good luck finding him.
Is he over there? They're trying. They're trying.
And you girls are way off.
Damn.
We have lots more potions.
Maybe I can help you out.
What? No. He turned on him.
What?
It didn't work.
So you thought you'd change me back?
Why didn't that work?
Because I'm not under any spell.
What about that teddy bear?
I don't plan on giving you a chance to change me back. But first, this should keep you busy for a while.
Oh, the collective.
These are the ones that killed Vicus. Have fun.
Orb out of there.
Oh, and no orbing on Paige.
I should have orbed before he said that. Hey, there's been a misunderstanding. We want to join your collective.
Try it.
Evil taints what was once held dear. Remove this curse away from here.
Nothing.
It's not gonna work, just like the last 15 spells.
Hey, Leo, what was that what you were saying about it? Sometimes it's not about the curse, it's about how it came about in the first place. What are you talking about? Whoa? Why did you say that line? I presume he said it because it's going to be important later, but... What? What are you talking about? This episode didn't go the way I thought it was going to go at all. We have Wyatt back from the future, and he's back evil again. All because of a bear. Cursed, you're not cursed, are you, bear? Have you noticed me incrementally changing? What do you mean, yes, you've noticed? What do you mean, yes? I'm slightly eviler than I was when I started Charmed. What are you talking about? Anyway. Oh, so I presume, yeah, Paige and Phoebe are just, the collective just... Maybe they're not so bad. Maybe they're not so bad. Maybe they just want to throw them a party. You know?
What if it's not just the bear? What if the problem is Wyatt?
You can't think like that.
What do you mean?
Why not? We try and keep him away from bad influences, but ultimately he's his own person.
He seemed...
We can't control him forever.
Yeah, but he was super wholesome at the start.
Or we can try another spell.
You know, maybe that's the problem. We're just trying another spell.
So?
Go on.
So, why didn't the demon do that? I mean, what kept him from taking the bear and cursing it?
Right. He needed Wyatt to give the bear up voluntarily. And once he had Wyatt's trust, he was able to curse the bear. So, in order to decurse the bear, we need to have Wyatt trust us to give us the bear. Good thinking, Leo.
He needed something else from Wyatt. And not just the bear, but his trust.
That's it.
Mom, Dad, what are you gonna do, Mom? Kill me in order to protect me?
No, we're gonna love you.
It's a thought.
We're gonna love you. Oh.
That hurt.
Go to your room, Wyatt.
You stay away from him.
Should I stay away from this, too?
Oh, the Book of Shadows. Yeah.
You're evil now.
But he can touch it, maybe? Take the book, little Wyatt.
Let go of him.
Don't wait up for me.
But now how do we we need little Wyatt for the plan.
We were lucky to get out of there alive. Ow!
We weren't lucky.
First aid.
Wyatt wanted us distracted for long enough to grab Wyatt.
Found him. Let's go.
Oh, you can't just go right to him. He's going to be expecting that.
Well, we know what his next move is gonna be. He's gonna go after the book.
Right.
So maybe we
set a
should
trap.
set a trap for him.
Only I'll be the one waiting for him, not you.
Leo, you don't have any powers to fight him with.
Love. Fatherly love.
I'm his father. He's not going to hurt me.
Any sign of trouble, you call, all right? Because we're just an orb away.
Tables are turned with Leo.
Be careful.
You can do, Leo. Just be a dad. Remember everything you went through with Chris? Is Wyatt gonna bring little Wyatt with him? And the bear? Yep.
You see that book over there? I want you to bring it to me. Understand?
That's what I thought was gonna happen in magic school.
You don't even have any power.
That's right. I don't.
So what are you gonna do?
I don't need to do anything. You're going to stop yourself.
You're such a boundless optimist.
I'm your father. And I know you still have good in your heart. Because this child right here still has good in his soul. Isn't that right, Wyatt?
Yeah, but...
Get the book, Wyatt.
Okay, you don't have to, Wyatt. You can come over here to me if you want.
I don't want to have to hurt you.
Don't hurt him.
You mind if I come over there for a second, Wyatt?
Stay away from him.
Could I see him, please?
I told you to stop.
I was there when you were born, Wyatt. I gave up my powers for you.
Yeah.
I tried to change the world for you. And I would do it again in a heartbeat. You know why?
Please.
Look, I love you.
You're getting through to him.
Do you understand what that means?
He's tearing up.
Wyatt, could I see Wolvie just for 1 second? I promise I'll give him back to you. You can trust me.
Little Wyatt's so cute. Aw, thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
Lose all your facial hair, dude.
Dad?
Hey. Yeah. Oh, but hug little Wyatt too. He needs a hug too. Oh.
Miss Hallowell, I had a chance to look over your paper on childhood imaginary friends.
Was it good? She got an A.
An A-.
Quite insightful.
Thanks. I have to go home and see my nephew off.
Off? I thought you said he was 2.
It's just an expression.
He's older and he lives really far away.
Right.
Before you go, I just wanted to apologize. Prejudged you as a fraud, and you are anything but.
Hey, thanks. I appreciate it. You impressed her, Phoebe. Good job.
Please tell me Paige is more punctual in the future.
Thought you didn't want any knowledge of the future.
Well,
Taz.
a little wouldn't hurt.
Tell us everything.
It's not going to change anything.
She already got rid of all the marbles.
Do I ever get the hang of this in the future?
Who do you think teaches me to be a white lighter?
Ooh.
Me?
Well, I guess I better get going.
Say hello to Chris for us.
Thanks for everything you're about to do for me.
You're welcome, I think.
Dad,
Everything you're about to do.
thanks for not giving up on me. You can count on it.
Never, dude.
I think you should hold on to that imaginary friend's paper of yours.
Why?
For my little cousin.
Confirmed.
Bye.
Child confirmed.
Don't worry about me so much, okay, Mom?
That's the one thing that won't change.
Hey,
I'll see you.
see you later.
Return him now to whence he came, right when he left, all now the same.
Bye.
See? He's saying a lot of things in this episode.
Bye, Dad.
Yeah. And he's talking to us. Good job, little buddy. I almost thought they changed the actor for Wyatt in the future. When he came looking so wholesome. But once he went evil again, I was like, that's the Wyatt I know. That's the one. So, the first thing I'll say is that, about this episode in particular, this episode did feel like a season 6 episode, and Chris, it seems like something Chris would be come back in time to his whole arc. Remember Chris's whole arc was he was coming back from the future because Wyatt at some point turns evil. Somebody turns Wyatt evil in the past when he's a child, or at some point, and Chris is coming back to stop that from happening, right? And then the whole season 6 arc, we all finished it. Chris died. I was going to say Chris went back to the future. That did not happen. Chris died, but we have a new Chris now, who is presumably alive and well in the future. But this whole episode is kind of like a mini microcosm of that. Even Piper mentions it. She's like, didn't we already go through this? Yeah, we did. That teddy bear man got him. That teddy bear man. One of the strong parts of the episode is that Leo, powerless Leo, was very integral in not only the end part where he's bonding with his son and getting him to trust him and all that, but also before that. He kind of figured it out before that. He was like, it's not about the curse. I don't know how he knew it. Let's just give him a pass on how he knew that. Experience, just say experience. Sometimes it's not about the curse. It's about how the curse came to be. Because Wyatt had trusted this demon guy. He gave the demon power to corrupt the bear, which was going to corrupt him slowly over time. And that guy just got obliterated not by Wyatt, but sort of turned on by future Wyatt. The bear man, who's been doing this he's spent 3 weeks setting this up. He doesn't deserve that. He should have followed my advice. Go out into the cave system. Go out into the cave system and never be around. They can't get you if they can't see you. Only Wyatt can see you and the other members of the collective. Hey, where did they come from? They're new. And how did Phoebe and... No, I know how. How did Phoebe and Paige get away from like 20 of them? Because they were just supposed to distract. Canonically, writing-wise, story-wise, their purpose is to distract Paige and Phoebe while Wyatt get the Book of Shadows. Or, no, while Wyatt gets... Wyatt? That's the timeline of that. He tried to get the book as well, but he couldn't. But that was their purpose. But they didn't know that was their purpose, right? The collective people? Nobody said, like, Wyatt didn't say to them, hey, just distract him for a while. You don't have to kill him. Why wouldn't they just try to kill them? You know, their chance to take out the Charmed Ones. Maybe they're not so bad after all. Maybe they're not so evil, these collective people. Maybe they're just chill. Maybe they're just chill. And they don't care that Super Bear Man got killed. Vicus. They're like, well, we didn't really like him anyway. He was kind of... We felt like he could kill us at any moment. He was just using us as cannon fodder anyway. So they're nothing. Phoebe circled around the room to get to Paige, and Paige orbed them out. You know? They were... And she does say, we're lucky to get away, and then... But that's immediately contradicted. But anyway, look. That's how they got away. The collective, not so bad. Not very effective at killing people. And if you go back and rewatch the scene, which I did, they're just kind of slowly moving towards them, like kind of like they're timid zombies. Like, we're gonna get you. You know, like a teddy bear. Wyatt's had more speaking lines in this episode than... I don't know, how many lines has he had so far? Very, very few, I feel. Yeah, lots of things to say in this one. But the most effective part of the episode, it's not a writing thing, more of a directorial thing. The guy that nobody can see talking to Wyatt, just suddenly being there in the scene. You know, you think there's a certain number of people in the room, and then you switch to Wyatt's perspective, and there's an extra person. That's a great horror idea. And the way they filmed it, I was like, oh geez, I feel like I'm in a different show. You know? I'm like, whoop. I'm not comfortable being here. I don't know why anybody thinks this guy mightn't be a demon. So yeah, Wyatt's going to... The other thing we learned is that Wyatt's going to be in normal preschool. And he's going to rein in his magical tendencies. He's not going to kill anybody. He's not going to turn them into a newt. He's not going to make dragons appear. One dragon. You know? We never hear the end of it. Phoebe has begun her college adventure again. Immediately impressing her professor. Who had such a weird arc in this episode. Very standard arc. You know? Hates her at the start, impressed by her at the end. Didn't really give her that much advice. We didn't really need that much advice because it wasn't an imaginary friend at all in the first place. But maybe, if it wasn't for Super Bear Man like us, Wyatt was kind of lonely, and maybe he would have invented an imaginary friend anyway. Because he didn't seem to be connecting with those kids. Maybe we do need to get him to socialize more. And although, look, he seems perfectly in the good future, where he shaves. He seems, you know, I was going to say he's like a hippie, but he seems very normal and nice. In his future, Phoebe does have a child. The last thing we'll talk about, or maybe the second last thing, is Paige. Paige and her new white lighter charges from all around the world. At least from New Zealand, but I feel like there was more. I feel like she was going to more places. Maybe not. Maybe it was just that one from New Zealand. Wyatt knew all about it, which makes me think that it's going to be, in his future, a very, like, she's going to be with that person for a long time. But I suspect that we might not hear about that person again. Don't you have any white lighters who live in New Zealand that can take those charges, or Australia, or any that time zone? Because now look, San Francisco is on the west coast, so maybe the time difference isn't that great. She might have to stay up a little later, but she doesn't have to get up early. I think if time zones work the way I think they work. So don't be surprised if everybody's like, hey, where's Paige? Oh, she's sleeping. She's on New Zealand time. In a future episode. Next 2 episodes are the 2-part finale, although I don't know if they're the 2-part finale. Like, I don't know if the episodes are linked or combined, or... The last time we had a 2-parter, they were called different things, so maybe the names won't even help. Yeah, we've got Death Becomes Them and Something Wicked This Way Goes. They were aired on different weeks. Previous finale double-parters were aired on the same day. So I'm going to say that they're separate episodes. But I won't know that till I watch the next one. Yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say. Good to see Future Wyatt again. That actor. He looks so different. Like, he looks similar. I was like, hey, they got a guy who looks kind of similar to how I remember Wyatt. But it wasn't until he got his facial hair that I was like, oh, it's the same guy. Now I remember. He's totally evil. But is it the first time we see... I think it might be the first time we actually see him in good. We saw him in Criss Crossed. I remember that. When Chris goes to the future. I feel like we saw him in another episode, but my brain can't properly think about that. But yeah, good to see him so happy in this one. And although I was saying, tell us more about the future, Wyatt, I didn't really mean it. Because I don't like things set in stone. Especially certain objects that are in the attic. Thanks for joining me for this one, and yeah, I'll see you next week.